Decatur police say they found two people with apparent gunshot wounds.
This happened near East Clay and South Webster Streets.
And the victims were a 21-year-old man and a 26-year-old woman. Both were taken to the hospital. Police say they're currently looking into what happened. Well, skateboarders held a vigil in downtown Champaign to honor the memory of Anthony Huber.
He was one of the three victims shot in Kenosha, Wisconsin last week. Huber tried to use his skateboard to disarm 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse after the Illinois teen shot and killed a protester. Cell phone footage shows Huber later trying to wrestle a rifle away from Rittenhouse. That footage shows Rittenhouse shooting Huber in the chest, killing him. The memorial here in Central Illinois ended at Spalding Skate Park, where they took a moment of silence for all victims of violence. Rittenhouse is facing homicide charges.
Well, mothers who mourn their sons' deaths are calling for an end to gun violence. Dozens of activists marched through the streets of Champaign asking for people to put down their guns. Community members marched through what they call high hope areas. The group HV Neighborhood Transformation is calling for more resources for mental health counseling, food assistance, and substance abuse to help make a lasting impact. Demonstrators marched on Bloomington Road, even stopping traffic for a moment. They held signs that read, "Put down the guns and your life matters."
Early on this morning, we're going to see more of that sunshine out there, and a look at your Roofing-Dog INET Gibson Area Hospital weather camera. Starting off with a lot of that sunshine and clear skies, plus more of the milder air mass too, with low 60s, closer to the upper 50s in a few spots. Farther to the east, they're dealing with low to mid 60s in South Bend and right now in Indianapolis. But you go farther south and west, St. Louis at 74, and our air mass is going to warm up a bit more than what we had over the weekend throughout today, and we're going to see those highs back up closer to seasonal averages as we go throughout the first half of the work week. As far as rain, though, nowhere near the picture for us throughout the early part of your Monday, and then we'll go into the afternoon, and we'll start to notice a few more of those clouds, plus rain chances approaching, diminishing as they do so, though, so the chances are going to be only isolated really at most for us as we go on into the evening. And we'll keep those small and isolated chances of showers or storms around for tonight. And then it looks like they pick up slightly more heading on into your day for tomorrow. And should be, I would say, decent, at least for your days on Wednesday and Thursday. But by the time we head into the weekend, the rain is gone again. Here comes the sunshine. And, well, we're going to cool back down again, too. And it looks like it's going to be a really nice and comfortable weekend ahead. And we'll talk more about that coming up when we show you your 7-day forecast in about 4 minutes. Christy?
Thanks, Adam. The family of a man who died in custody at the Iroquois County Jail is now looking for justice. Jason Fancher was found unresponsive in his cell before he died 2 days later. We've been following this story on the morning show. The autopsy was done by the Champaign County coroner, but the results aren't ready yet. Fancher's family says he has been asthmatic his whole life, and he was complaining about it days before his death. His family says he was denied requests for an inhaler and BiPAP machine. His mom believes that negligence led to him losing his life.
I'm angry. I'm pissed. I want justice, and this should never have happened.
Fancher was charged with first-degree murder in May. It was related to a December death in Sheldon. He was still waiting for a trial. He is one of 2 deaths at the Iroquois County Jail just last week.
Well, tonight, an elementary school in Rantoul is hosting a tech night to help parents address issues they may be facing outside the classroom. Northview Elementary School is offering 2 tech nights. Both are from 4 to 7 at night in the gymnasium. The principal says they want to help families who are working remotely and may be feeling overwhelmed. So parents will have a chance to sit with a technology expert or a teacher to learn a bit more.
The University of Illinois conducted more than 52,000 tests over the past week alone, and now they are trying to make the process even more efficient. U of I asked for volunteers on campus to get tested at CRCE and to give them 2 saliva samples. That's the Campus Rec Center East. They're working on switching their current process to one that uses smaller tubes. In all, the university has conducted more than 121,000 rapid saliva tests so far this summer. The college experience probably feels a lot different this year for our students, and especially students at the U of I as well.
That's certainly the case for students in the ROTC program who need that face-to-face training. WCIA3's Karina Rubio is live in Champaign this morning with a look at the changes they have in place. Karina.
Hey, Matt, Christy, good morning. This lot right across from the stadium would usually be packed with tailgaters on game day, but with no football season this year, there's a bunch of circles on the ground instead, and it's for students in the ROTC program. ROTC leaders say they had to come up with another way to train while still keeping students safe. Outdoors was the best option, and the circles on the ground helped them socially distance themselves while doing it. The same group is assigned to the same circle bright and early in the morning.
And there's an aspect of the Army training that we can't get away from entirely. And it's important to test and develop leaders at our level. And so we will have tactical competitions on Lot 31. And of course, we will be wearing masks.
They also have a 25-meter lanes painted on the ground for their Army Fitness combat test, and their workout here starts in about 30 minutes. Reporting live in Champaign, Karina Rubio, WCIA3, your local news leader.
A library is offering more than just books to improve people's lives.
Still to come in the 6 o'clock hour of the morning show, what makes that library different than others nationwide.
But before that, let's get a check of our 7-day with Adam.
Warming up slightly today, back into the mid-80s. That's closer to those seasonal averages, and a tiny chance of a shower or a storm later on this afternoon or into the evening. We'll see slightly better chances on into the remainder of the next work week. We'll get Mount Warren to sunny skies on Friday.